Good morning everyone, Aja here from Panda Monium. It is a beautiful sunny day here on the property with a light breeze. It feels pretty good. I have a project to do. I received a package and I'm going to be giving my old RV new life. I do have batteries in it already, but I wanted an upgrade on the batteries. So I'll do an unboxing and show you what I received. And then we can install it before I have to go run some errands. Hello. Are you supervising today? Or is it going to be moo-moo? Moo-moo? Oh yeah, she's wagging her tail. She's like, I'm supervising. For those of you that are new to the channel or haven't watched me before, this is my old rig Panda. I use it as a guest house. It's also where the water pump is for the Homestead, and we use it for storage as well. It has multi-purposes, but I have two battery areas. One there where the pump is installed, and then this is the house batteries. Here's the upgrade that we received. It is a lithium battery. Right now we have lead acid batteries in Panda, and I'm going to keep the lead acid in the house battery. For the pump station is what I'm installing this lithium battery for, and also for extra power when I have guests. She is definitely in dire need of a makeover. I want to paint the cabinets, lighten everything up, paint the ceiling, redo some of the walls. Definitely needs to be cleaned. There's so much dust, but everything still works in here. And I do even have the DC fridge that I could use at a later time. But yes, this definitely needs revamping. She needs that little love and attention. But we have been doing a few things. We installed a new charge controller there, and also this charge controller. She has two systems. This is the house battery, and this is for the pump here, and also extra battery. This is the battery that I want to replace with the lithium, and it'll be charged by a Renogy. And the panel that is hooked to this Renogy MPPT charge controller is the 265 36 volt panel in the back, the large one. This is the panel that I was speaking of. It does even still have the AC unit that I installed. I just want to make it a little comfy, cozy cottage for when I have guests. So that's why I want to redo it. We've already repainted the whole outside of Panda to freshen up that. So it's the inside that needs a little love and attention. I also do want to put a wood skirting around here eventually, so that way you just can't see underneath the rig. Because we did take off the tires and put it on cinder blocks. As you can see there, she is now a permanent fixture here on the property. She always seems to be a work in progress, and I know eventually it'll get done. I can be a little bit impatient, but you know, they say slow and steady wins the race. Okay, first things first, we're going to go ahead and disconnect the old battery. And that one we're actually going to still keep. We'll hook it to the house batteries because they're both 12 volts, so that will run the house system, and it'll still be lead acid. Eventually I might change it, but for now we'll keep the lead acid. And this one you have to cut off the solar panel first, get the power from charging away from it. So disconnected. We have breakers on the system. Okay, and then next you want to disconnect the battery. Okay, now he can safely unhook the battery. That was very simple. It took less than a minute. That's why I like these breakers here. Makes the job easy to disconnect things. Okay, we have an empty spot ready for the new lithium. Let's go ahead and unpack that. So Jeff was just pointing out, and I'm aware of this, that it is twice the size of this old lead acid battery here, but it's like half also the weight. Actually, usually these batteries aren't too heavy. They weigh about 20-30 pounds compared to the other battery, which weighs about 60 to 80. Here's some of the specs here. Model is 12-100. Means it's 12 volt at 100 amp hours. And the rated voltage on this is 12.8. The rated capacity is 100 amp hours, like I said. And the energy capacity is 1280 watt hours. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get it in the cabinet. He's placed the battery in the battery area. Now he's going to go ahead and hook up the charge controller, or the wires to it, so it can get a charge and we can get a reading on the battery. While he's hooking that up, I just want to show you where the other lead acid's going to go. There is room for it right here, and there is an opening right there, so we can connect it to the other battery. Alright, right now he is just going to tighten everything down, make sure everything is secure. Everything is connected, and I'm going to go ahead and cut on the battery first and not the solar, just so I can get a reading. And the battery voltage is at 13.1, so it's good. Yay, I'm excited. And I'm going to see how it runs the pump down here. So Jeff forgot 2 wires. I didn't tell him, but I want to hook this outlet here. The fuse is out, so I just have to install a fuse once it is connected. Okay, everything is connected properly. Now all I have to do is make sure that the charge controller is set up to charge lithium battery, because it was on lead acid. I'm not sure if it has an auto detect system or if I have to go in manually, so let me check it. It was set on the flood batteries, but I'm going to change that to... No, let's go down. I think it's... There's lithium. Li. Okay. So it is now set on lithium 12 volt. And I guess I gotta change the parameters for this. Well, this is the factory setting, 14.4. I could go a little higher. You don't want to go all the way to 14.8 because then the life of your battery won't last as long. Oh. So I'll just leave it to the normal parameters for now. And if I need to change it later, I will. Alright, right now I'm going to go ahead and cut the solar panel back on so the battery can get a charge. Alright, wait for that to connect. Alright, let's go through the settings. So, right now the battery is at 13.3, so same. The panel is bringing in about 30 volts. The amps being brought in from the panel are 6.5. Alright, and now the battery's at 13.4 volts. So we're going to give this time to charge a little bit, and then we'll come back and see what it's doing. I need to test the pump on it, make sure everything is working properly. One thing I want to do before checking the pump is check the DC outlet that I have hooked to this. I put a 15 amp fuse in here, and if this fuse blows, this one has a light, so I'll be aware that it is out. Okay, let's check it and see. There we go. It's working. Awesome. This is the AeroGarden unit. I've had it unplugged and not been using it, so I need to clean it up and use it now that it has power to it. This is one thing that I do want to check and is important because this is the pump for the entire homestead, all the gardening and everything. So let's go ahead and plug this in. Okay, it's working. Let's make sure it builds pressure. Now I just gotta check and make sure we still have water. Yep, we have water. It's raining. Okay, everything's working properly. So we have to run into Flagstaff and run some errands. And when we get back, I'm going to check the batteries, make sure everything's going good. Now, with these, I want to use the battery for at least a week and just to see how everything runs and goes. So I'll add in clips there of how things are going, and then at the end, after I've used them for about a week or 2 weeks, we'll see, then I'll let you know how it is. The good thing about lithium batteries is that they are lightweight and you can drain them down further than the lead acid. And in my opinion, they're just an all-out better battery. That is a pro about lithium batteries, but one of the cons of lithium battery is that they do not like to charge when it is below freezing. And it does get below freezing here, but fortunately we are not here in the winter, and it has a BMS, so it'll know to shut off the battery and not charge it. Also, the Renogy is turned to lithium now, so it'll know as well not to charge it below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's the one thing good about lead acid, is you can charge them in freezing temperatures where lithium you cannot. We're heading into town. There's definitely a lot more homesteads. Oh, look at the horses. Cool. There are definitely ravens. Yeah, like I said, there's definitely a lot more homesteads out here. We're coming down Laguna Road now. It's just a shorter way. It's a little rougher because it's a dirt road, but it's definitely shorter. Yeah, a lot of people have moved out here. A lot of off-grid living going on. Wow, look at that. There's a lot of them out there, but that one was there last season. A lot of cars and stuff. Alright, Flagstaff, here we come. Well, that's new. Looks like a Panda cottage, black and white. Out in this way, you can definitely see your neighbors. We live on the hill, so there's a lot more trees and stuff. We're out here, it's just kind of open prairie. Not a lot of vegetation. Ugh. Ugh. There's one of those domes. I think they're pretty cool. Even on 180, there are a lot more home bases, homesteads. We just made it to Flagstaff, and it seems like there's some road work going on. Traffic. Slow, keep it slow. They do have flooding issues here because the mountains on this side over here. There are several spots actually that have flooding issues. Just put this new condominium or apartments up. Huh. Ooh, the smell of fresh tar. Ugh. Alright, we've made it past. A lot of traffic, so we'll probably go on I-40 on the way back. It'll be much faster. We're here at Brake Masters to grab an oil change. It was the cheapest place in town, plus they did my rear brakes, and I'm hearing a clicking in the front brakes. I just had those done, so they're going to inspect those and make sure everything's okay. They said it's going to take about an hour. They are pretty busy here. Every place is pretty busy, but so we're going to go find something to do. Since the truck is going to take about an hour, we decided to come to a dog-friendly place and grab some food. We're here at Altitude's Bar and Grill. Moo-moo! They're dog-friendly here. Isn't that awesome? I've been to this area, but I've actually never been here to this restaurant before, so I'm interested to see how the food is. They do have specialty drinks, if you want to check those out. We are right by the train station. Look. They have the train shots, only when the train is passing. That's too funny.
Right now our Thursday special is just going to be the Southwest chicken wings. Crispy chicken.
Oh, okay. Do you know what you want to get?
You guys can look it over.
Can I get an unsweet tea to drink with like a lemon wedge?
Unsweet tea with lemon wedge? Alright. Would your dogs like some water?
Yes, please. Thank you. That would be awesome.
You're so sweet.
Thank you. I feel like I look red. Oh, it's the umbrella. Anyways, they were nice enough to bring the dogs a bowl of water. I ended up getting a chicken sandwich with some fries, and Jeff got they are dog friendly, and there's some barky dogs here. But Jeff ended up getting the Southwestern French dip with the au jus sauce. Oh, here comes the train. $2 shots. Yay! Awesome.
Can I get you guys anything else?
I think that's good. It looks amazing.
Sweet. Let me know if I can.
Thank you.
It's behind, like on the other side.
Oh, here it goes. Here you go. Time to chow down. Oh, here comes another train. Shot time. The breading is really light and fluffy and crispy. It almost kind of reminds me of the breading on a fish sandwich. It's awesome. Wow, here comes train number 3. It was pretty good. I really like their sandwich. Yeah, I've been here to the area, but I've not been to this restaurant. Train number 4. Well, I'm glad I'm not drinking, or I'd be tipsy by now. Look at the amazing beaded curtain I got for $10 at the thrift store. And it's brand new. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's too big for my door. That's why it's hanging on the outside right now. I'm gonna have to cut it down, which I can, because it's just wood up there. And then I can hang it from my door. I'm super excited about this. While we were in town, I filled up the main tank for the extend-a-stay, so I could go ahead and plug that in for my refrigerator when we're gone. I have been thinking about switching to DC fridge, and I picked up this awesome chandelier. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's amazing, I thought. And it was only 20 bucks. And this planter, too. This planter, it's got a nice pot and a cast iron, and it was like 12 bucks. That's really cheap with a plant stand. Then I bought up these I'm going to use in the garden. They were like $4 a piece. Oh yeah, I can't forget about my Flintstone table that I'm going to use over there by the red chairs, because I think this matches better than the other one that's over there. And this was only 10 bucks, and it comes with 2, what are they? They're kind of ceramic top and bottom. There it is. There's the top, and it also has a bottom. Look at this. Isn't this neat? It was $3.50. And plus I got 20% off. I'm going to use it in a planter. I think it's awesome. It's structural. Structural. Did I say structural? I meant Why can't I say structural? Wait. What is it?
Structural.
Structural. Why can I not say that? It's got a great shape to it. It'll look neat outside in the garden. I don't know if I'll leave it gold, although it is pretty neat. I might paint it more of a rusted color like that is. That's the table that I replaced. I'm thinking I'm going to paint it and I'll use it somewhere else. It is a glass top, but I like this. That really goes well with this set. Plus I got these sitting cushions for free. Jason and Jennifer had those, but they don't use them anymore. And so they gave them to me. And I think it looks nice though. And then it does, like I said, come with a bottom shelf. I don't know if I'll keep those flowers down there. I think they won't get any light, so I'll put them probably back over where they were and find something else for that. There you go. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's check on the battery. I left the Aero garden running all day. The light, and you can hear the pump going. Let's see. I think it said 13.2. 13 too. So that's awesome. This is going to be amazing. I like that it's now lithium that's running the pump because it's just a more dependable system. I'm surprised they don't have the thing on here. The picture showed the brand name. This is UnoWix is the company. And if y'all are interested in this, there will be a link in the description. So go check it out. The beaded curtain is up and it looks awesome. Well, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Ready to go to bed. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and onward bound. Love you guys out there. Bye for now. Good night.